This is me explaining to a friend how I made $5,000 in just one morning trading meme coins with a specific strategy that no one told you about. And I actually proved this strategy because I started with another wallet where I put only $1,000 on it. And as of today, I'm already up 42% on the overall wallet. So if you're winning just a little bit in meme coins, you are already in the top 5% traders. Now, if you make those amounts, you know that you start to be at a way better rate. So I'm gonna teach you everything because what I did on this trade was Moodeng, and that was a specific trade. It all starts with one of my favorite hobbies, which is weird, is doing on-chain analysis. I check everything that happened on-chain. For example, this wallet address that already has $12 million worth of PopCat is also buying Mishi again and again and again, and he got about $3 million worth of Mishi because Binance decided to list a Sudeng Hippo, which is not a Moodeng. Now we know that Binance listings are powerful. The question is how to spot those and how to make money from those. Well, for this, I use a similar strategy to what I showed you 2 days ago in how to find slow cook. I unlisted this video. I will explain why in a minute. And for that, I went on StalkChain and I just checked the top tokens bought by the smart money. As simple as that. I see that the number of buyer of Moodeng was $3.2 million and that the biggest buyer bought $1.3 million. I'm no genius. I'm just a guy that kinda look like Superman. When I see someone who is buying more than $1 million of a meme coin, I'm just listening. That's how I found this wallet that acquired $2 million worth of Moodeng, and that's the only token they have. I explained in yesterday's video how I spot those, so you can go watch that one if you want to. It's simple. If someone keeps buying more than the people who sell, we have a floor. And once we do not have anyone to sell anymore, we only have buyers, and that can create an uptrend. Now there was a second element that went into it, which was a bit of market manipulation. If we check Moodeng, actually, we still have a bit of acquisition yesterday, but I do not see anything so far for today. So I will not be so sure if I want to stay in that position. As the beauty of StalkChain is that instead of having to look into the sea of all the meme coins, more than 10,000, I can have the spotlight on the top coins I should look at. And I knew something was happening on Moodeng because the buyer was way bigger than any other coins. Then when I search on Twitter, I started to see this profile. Binance Spot deposit 2 hours ago. Moodeng Binance Spot, really new profile, already 2,000 followers. And I saw the post gaining traction. So which means that people were betting on the listing of Moodeng. So I was, because I saw those data that looked like a listing on a potential exchange. But that's where we differentiate normal finance from handsome finance. That's the moment you should click subscribe. First thing is I see Rasmer posting this video. Now, I love Rasmer, but he was a bit too enthusiastic about what's happening on Moodeng. So I saw the video and I was like, that smells a bit like a top signal. And I started to profit. You can see it here. I did not top blast in one go. I profit time by time. Now, I don't know why it puts that I'm buying here because I actually closed my position. I was supposed to close it here, but my take profit didn't work out. Anyways, I made from here to here because I put some leverage. I'm using Oxfam. It's really dangerous to trade meme coins with leverage. However, I like the platform Oxfam. I will put you my link with the ref code below. And you gotta know that you can use your meme coins as collateral on it. So that was the thing. Like for a play like this, I'm on StalkChain and then I buy on Oxfam. I would need at least to invest 20 to 50K to have something interesting if I was buying directly on the spot. But here with the leverage, well, every losses and every wins is bigger. And as well, I checked the addresses that were doing this and they did not look like addresses that could come from an exchange. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but what I know is that it's super easy to fake. This strategy is really working good for me. I more than double the amount of money I have on Oxfam, for example. And I use it sometimes for my other trades that are more longer trades. So that's the slow cooks. And I showed you, I did a video. Now, why did I remove the video? Because I did not check the web from the video editor and it was terrible. It left like my ChatGPT window at the beginning. I was ashamed, and then some people make a comment about it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's right. I did it wrong, I removed, and anyway, the performance of the video was terrible, so no one cares about finding slow cooks, and I don't mind. I'm not gonna blame anyone. If they don't wanna make money, they don't wanna make money. For example, this portfolio, I gave you 3 MemeCoins, you will be at plus 50% in just 2 days on your overall portfolio. You need to understand that, because in one of them, we almost had a 10x, but the other one, they did not crash either. And that's the important point. When you study with StalkChain, the DCA movements, you check the tokens, what's going on, what is getting accumulating fast, and how are they accumulating it, you get alpha that no one will ever get. Wall Street has no idea about what is on-chain analysis. They did a bit on Bitcoin and stuff. Now they start to have interest in meme coins. But what we do as StalkChain, no one does this at this level. I don't know why. I'm not gonna say I'm smart because I'm French, but still, we find anyone's wallet. We can find the insiders. We know who win the different tokens. We know the KOL addresses. And here, what we gives you is just simple. We see an accumulation on Mother. Interesting. Why would someone buy 130K of Mother? I don't know. 200K of Nom. I don't know. I'm just reading data, but I know where to look out first. And this is what I explained. So believe in something. We lost a bit. Fine. Pesto went straight up to almost $20 million market cap. When I showed you Pesto, it was about $3 million market cap. So you're like sitting on a solid 7x on one of them, and the other one were not really risky. Because when, again, you check what is the accumulation phases and dumping phases, it's simple. The token might not go up, but it's not going to go down much because people are keep buying and buying it. Look at that. Loose again, we see some buying happening. And I know this may seem complicated for most people, but who am I? I can't force everyone to watch the video twice and to watch all the other videos I posted, because literally it was spoon-fed money. Spoon-fed money. That's how it is. I even thought about shorting Muden when we were here, but I was like, you know what? I'm not a top trader and I don't like to trade with stress. So I like to make orders where I'm sure is good. Now, does it work every time? Do I make 5K every day doing this strategy? Yes and no. Sometimes I make way more, but sometimes I don't make money. The goal for me is to lose as little as possible. It's a simple market. It's like if you were going to the casino, you put the coin, you put out a slot machine. If you never lose, then at one point you can win. But if you put 10 coins and you lose, then you don't have money anymore to be in the casino. This is how I see the strategy in MemeCoins. And most of the people don't. They would go and then go completely crazy. But me, now I'm gonna take some profit here to make this portfolio beautiful. On USIM, I could have had a quite good uptick, but I was not monitoring the market and I traded manually. That's okay, we're not gonna complain. I still see some phases of accumulation, but we are nowhere near what we had before. And we still have a little bit of people selling. Now they are not selling big amounts. So I don't really know what to do with that one. I might sell it. BIS believe in something. I do not see any accumulation phases. It will require a bit of study of their social. Pesto, we had a dump, we saw that candle, and then we have another bit of accumulation. This one went up a lot already. I think it's good for a sell. And I'm gonna build up with a new coin. You know what? I'm gonna sell it all. I went with 2 SOL, if I remember well, in BIS, and I got out with 1.7, so that's fine. It's not a big loss. Now USIM is the one where I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. If I was seeing it here again, I will stay for sure, but I'm not seeing it here. I see that it's slowing down. I see that most of the tweets are from quite small profile, except this one, DeFi Tokyo, which is a gang altogether, so they might push that one. CoinX listing, November 13, so that's a bit a while ago. And do we have in the daily trend, let's check GOAT. GOAT just came back, so you know what? And Cent was here. We have 2 AI coin, and if GOAT is getting traction, then AI coins might get traction. So I'm gonna keep my USIM a bit. I might put limit orders at 20 million like this. If it goes, it goes, and I'm fine. But that's how it is. You just go on StalkChain, you check the top tokens, and you get a fair idea of what's going on, who is accumulating what. Because one most important thing, the top 10 holders in any meme coins, top 10, top 20, are the ones who decide where the market is going. If today you're not checking what they do, that's why you will be losing money and you will be staying away from making millions. Now you have a market where you are able to do that without Wall Street being able to step in, because they can't trade those small coins like that. But now you have tools. It's beautiful. What a time to be alive. And still though, at the end of the day, we still have to be and stay handsome. Ciao.